I'm willing to bet that you're a bit like me, and you probably follow real estate headlines very, very closely. And aside from the extremely good news in mortgage rates over the last few weeks, I would say that here locally in Salt Lake City, the data and my experiences and experience in the trenches every single day does differ slightly from the, we'll just call it doom and gloom headlines that at least I read every single day. There are a couple of specific data points that stand out in my mind that describe the current marketplace. And the first one is that inventory levels, that is the supply of available homes on the market for buyers to choose from, has been steadily declining actually for several weeks now. That is pretty normal seasonal variation for what we typically see during this time of year, that is the holiday season. But it is kind of fun to watch inventory levels decline after them coming up so rapidly, that is inventory coming up so rapidly since about mid last March. The other data point that stands out in my mind is that homes are selling. If we take Salt Lake County as the example, roughly 700 home sales just in the last 30 days, that is residential home sales. That is slightly off. Just for reference, that number ranged from about 900 to 1,300 during what we will call the mega boom in early 2022, which was about January through arguably May. So it's off slightly, but homes are selling. There is buyer demand out there. Just to share a couple stories from the trenches, I actually had 2 listings personally that sold just in the last few weeks that did receive multiple offers before going under contract. So little known fact out there, there are buyers that are competing for properties. Now, normal is homes do sit on market a little bit longer. There's a 3.3 month inventory for available homes in Salt Lake County, and that's one of the hotter counties along the Wasatch Front. Inventory levels range from about 3 months to close to 7 in one of them, but basically 3 to 5 months across counties. If I can answer any questions about not only the Wasatch Front, but let's bring it down to county, city, neighborhood, even your street. Real estate is hyper local. I sure would be honored to assist you. And if you are sitting on the fence thinking like, gosh, I really do want to do something, I want to make a move in the next, whatever the near future is for you. It could be tomorrow, it could be next month, maybe it's next summer, maybe it's two years down the road. My one bit of advice that I would argue is extremely good advice is talk to somebody about it. I would argue that your local real estate professional is probably a good place to start. And even if that's not me, that's okay. Talk to your realtor about where they think things are going in the future, since inaction is technically a decision. So you are making a financial bet on the future. If you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to wait till next summer, you are betting that things might be more advantageous for you next summer if you're making a financial decision, which a lot of folks, it's more of a life decision. When I say a lot, I probably should correct that to most. It's a life decision. More, when do you want to move instead of when is the most advantageous time to move. But if you're looking at markets, highly encourage you to ask a few questions of your local real estate professional. And again, if I can do that for you, I sure would be honored to assist. Well, as always, anything at all that I can do to help you, you feel free to reach out. Thanks so much.